Welcome to Emergent-Seed's announcement of our second round microgrant winners. My name is Adriana Smith. I'm a writer and the founder of Emergent-Seed. Emergent-Seed's goal is to support greater DC metro area writers and composers with microgrants and the opportunity to share their work with larger audiences. Our mission is to build a creative and collaborative community. All the applicants went through a rigorous evaluation and were reviewed by multiple reviewers, including peer practicing artists and senior-level arts leaders. New for this round, we are awarding 2 types of microgrant awards. Winners will receive $500 and honorees will receive $150. In addition to their $500 microgrant, winners will be paired with a highly skilled mentor in their field to workshop their piece and be given the opportunity to edit and reshoot their video in a professional music studio. Here's an example of what Emergent-Seed did with one of our round 1 winners. First, here's his original video submission. And now here's the same song after workshopping, adding other instruments, and recording in a professional music studio. Emergent-Seed later on will premiere at least the winners' full performances in high-quality virtual events, for which artists will receive royalties from any proceeds Emergent-Seed raises. We're proud of the diversity and breadth of the performers and their submissions, selected on the basis of the merit of their work by other practicing artists. To remind everyone of the rules for this second round, applicants could apply in one of 4 creative categories: poetry, storytelling, songs, or instrumental. Each submission had to be original, previously unpublished or unproduced, and be a complete performance in under 5 minutes. Additionally, every applicant had to reside in the greater DC metro area, be 18 years or older, and indicate how they are an emerging artist. I want to thank everyone who applied. It was so much fun reviewing your work. Thank you for sharing it with us. And now we will begin announcing the winners by showing short clips of their video submissions and then proceed to the honorees. Consider these sneak previews to their full performances, which Emergent-Seed will premiere later on. Everyone you are about to see not only performs their submission, but wrote and created it. Here are our 5 microgrant winners and 9 honorees. Brian Falkowski is an accomplished musician and emerging because he is just beginning his solo career. He is particularly interested in pairing his compositions with visual art to capture the colors and shapes he experiences when he hears certain sounds, given his unusual gift of chromesthesia. Felder is an award-winning musician, innovator, and educator, proudly serving Prince George's County Public Schools for nearly 15 years. He is composing work inspired by his musical education. The title for this song makes up the acronyms of the schools he has attended and taught at. Downer is a guitarist and singer-songwriter who, in The Wayman, tells the story of a railroad worker struggling with the recent death of his lover. Joe is active in the local music scene and recently started the Facebook group DMV Quarantine Concert Series to help support and promote musicians' live streams.
Shines, we'll be working railroad ties, we'll be dancing in the skies, I know.
Erin Harris James is a poet who, in her spoken word piece, My City, offers insight on the perspective of a DC native. She has performed at and won poetry slams in the area and self-published several books of poems and prose, including one analyzing the impact of gentrification on the Black arts scene.
Stay alert, stay aware, always stay 10 toes down, 3 stars, 2 bars, head up, don't smile. Smiling means access to talk to me, but even when I don't smile, entitlement tells men to say, smile, baby girl. What entitles you to see a hint of the magic death?
Michael Pappas is a guitarist and singer-songwriter who's lived in Nashville and California before calling DC home. In Off the Coast of Loving You, Michael sings about the small, painful battles that take place when a couple knows a relationship isn't working.
And there's a feeling of things changing. No, I'm not sure I want them to. There's a high tide and a damn shame.
A number of these honorees you're about to see we would have awarded as winners, but for various reasons they chose on their own, only to be considered as honorees. Becky Hill is drawn to explore the intersection of dance and music. In Rain and Snow, Becky reinterprets a traditional Appalachian song and percussive dance by collaborating with fellow Strathmore artist-in-residence Rui Fu, a vocalist specializing in improvising interpretations of Chinese ethnic musical traditions. Nate Bergman had a transitional year, starting his solo career after 18 years touring with a band. While this year had its mix of challenges, Nate never stopped writing and making music, including this song, Goodbye Munich, about visiting the Dachau concentration camp just outside the city of Munich, Germany, from which his grandfather escaped in World War II.
Munich sinks into the sun, and when the car finally starts moving, what's done can't be undone. I'll be on the run.
Christian Perez is an Argentine guitarist and composer who blends world music and jazz to emphasize the universality of music. The title 43,000 refers to the approximate age of the oldest musical instrument known to date, a bone flute. Marcus Schmoody Moody is a record-breaking hip-hop orchestra director and has performed to thousands of people on some of DC's most ambitious stages, including the Kennedy Center. Hear him read from his poem, Introducing, which he uses to open each of his performances.
I love you, but we can't be together. We're just two races that can't be seen together. We're just two genres on two different stations that would change the world if we were ever seen cooperating. We are Bach, Tupac, Yo-Yo Ma, and Rakim. We are Mozart, larked on his go-kart with Eminem. We are Hans Zimmer with the thinner Snoop. We're a world of youth and an inescapable truth.
Ken Avis is an accomplished guitarist and vocalist who, with his band Verano, has won multiple Whammy Awards, including in 2020 for Best World Music Album. Because COVID made it impossible for their band to play together, Ken is emerging and starting his solo career, which includes songs like this seasonally appropriate Fall.
When the autumn winds are cold and the leaves are turning, that's the time my love for you was burning. You kept me warm and you fit me like a glove.
Tyler French is a poet, organizer, and public humanist. He published his first full-length book of poems last year, has been a featured poet at Split This Rock, and is active on the local open mic circuit. The poems in this video are inspired from tarot card readings.
The Empress. Stay inside except to step outside of yourself. Take breaks from watching, reading, listening to the news. Make something grow. Make sure to take breaks and drink plenty of water. Pay attention to life brimming around you.
Akiel Abdullah is an aspiring video game and film composer with an eclectic taste of music. He combines folk-inspired lyrics with the retro sound of the omnichord and piano in his original song, Water and Crackers. Marjwan Kennedy is an award-winning writer, performer, and director for both film and the stage. A native Washingtonian with Trinidadian African-American roots, Marjwan's excerpt from her new one-act play, Culture Unmuted, explores the tensions around gentrification and preserving DC's Black culture.
Order? How about you respect the neighborhood you moved into? You know, we're actual people with an actual culture living here. Have you ever thought about that? You can't just go and change a community because you don't like what we've been doing for a generation. And that noise, it's called go-go. It's our city's official music. So I'm gonna keep playing my music and you can get some earplugs.
Connor Muller is the leader of the band Connor and the Wild Hunt, which released their debut album last fall. This song, Sometimes I Forget, is a soulful yearning by a lover who forgets who it was that left whom.
Would the morning bring you here? Oh, where are you now, my dear? Would the morning bring you here?
Congratulations to each of our winners and honorees. Here again are their names and categories. want to thank everyone who's collaborated on making this second round possible and for helping emergent-seed showcase some of our greater DC metro area's emerging talent. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media, and sign up for our email list to be the first to find out about when we will premiere our winners' full performances. Thank you again. Congratulations to our winners and honorees, and have a good night.